Here's Etienne EL CHAER, Lebanon, 325. I think he's still the junior world champion. Had a great battle with Yonaveen Deep at the juniors. I think it was decided on body weight or maybe half a kilo.
Yeah, it was tight the whole way. And actually, Etienne came in and looked really strong then. It doesn't seem like he's slowed down too much since. Now playing with the big boys in the open.
Always a difficult transition. You're the biggest fish in the pond in the juniors, and then you move up to the oceans of the seniors. Really nice.
Yeah, that was easy. He does get a yellow, perhaps for skipping the command. Oh no, and to referee is referencing, so let's keep an eye on his feet.
Look.
I see it. Looking at nominations, especially if Indy doesn't come out for his third squat, Indy could definitely have a chance of pushing for that bronze position.
Bronze medalist last year, he pulled himself onto the podium with his final deadlift. So here's Etienne EL CHAER, Lebanon, for 340. And I'm sure he'll be disappointed to be denied the rematch as well. I think for a lot of competitors, certainly for me, competition is what drives you in training.
Yeah, but with also a position in the World Games, perhaps slightly less upset about it this time.
A fair point. Starting to approach his top end now, I think.
3 white lights, a good lift, and he looks on great form. I heard 3 morning, so in a great position heading into the competition. Of course, often with athletes cutting into weight.
It is Etienne EL CHAER, Lebanon. 345 on the bar. Hopefully we have someone come out for their squat. Yeah, I can see him in the wings there.
It's good to remember as well, this flight moves quickly, and these are big boys lifting big weights.
It's a good point, to be honest. We're used to thinking about relative weights relative to the weight class, but the absolute load rises as we go through the weight classes. And that's why the body weight multipliers don't scale through. You're much more likely to get a high body weight multiplier as a lightweight lifter than a heavyweight lifter. Wow!
What an absolutely perfect third attempt from Etienne there.
Showed some grit and determination to push through. There was a moment there where I thought, no, he's not going to make it. About there.
And now, you know, like you mentioned, has a shot at that silver medal. He's going to be really pushing Tony.
CHAER, Lebanon, for 217.5.
He's opening on his personal best, it seems. So seeming really strong here.
Yeah, you're right. The best I have for him is the 217.5 he did in Romania at when he won the World Junior title. Graduated to the big boys this year.
And he's not behind in the pack by any means.
But that changes things.
Now, that is interesting, and I hope he can push that and get it for his second, because a World Games spot. But if he doesn't get a bench and Jonah didn't get a squat, then people who were nominated in 4th and 5th
and put on some good weight in these classes.
Now, as we saw with EL CHAER's opener, I'm not really sure, Joe, what happened in it. Did he lose position? Was it just a bit too heavy? I suppose this will answer a lot of questions. Yeah.
But if he made a small technical error at the bottom, then it may have just gone offline.
Bench is the most arguably technically difficult lift or complicated lift, so one small change can do a lot. Oh, and there we go.
And you have to wonder what happened the first time around.
He does get a blue from the center referee, though.
Blue in this. I can see why he might have a question about his lockout. But
It's a little
it
bit
looked
wobbly.
good to me. Now the noise levels just rose. The roof came off in support of this lifter. Etienne EL CHAER has nothing on the board, and he is out for his third bench. 2:17.5 for the third time of asking. No one wants to see him go out here.
Needs to go those elbows nice and locked. And move the fastest.
And I think I saw him just rotate a tiny bit.
Now he gets a yellow. Did he skip the command? But a different
well,
colour?
elbows are, I think the referee must have given the wrong colour. But he did snap into lockout. I don't know what more he can do.
Huge world record.
Just keep an eye on the board, see what Indy puts in next. But meanwhile, Etienne EL CHAER, he had a bit of a nightmare on bench. And he's opening his deadlift on 370 kilos.
Is this a secret weapon he's been keeping under wraps, perhaps?
Haven't seen him compete on the international platform for nearly a year, so may have been hard at work in the lab, developing this deadlift into being an absolute weapon.
Wow.
Well,
that's all we can say.
I don't know what to say about that. Clear time.
It looks really strong. I've got to say, his style makes me think that it's going to be quick until it isn't.
Well, he's got quite a wide stance, which means to me, and I'm sad to say it, I was hoping he'd go for a big lift on his third, and I think he still will go for it. But here we are, it's Etienne EL CHAER, Lebanon.
Now,
open with 370, this is 396 to take Indy Singh's deadlift world record, and also gets himself into the lead. We did not expect to see him going past Bob Matthews, and we haven't seen it yet. But it's on the bar.
Yeah, and this would have to move very well to get ahead of Bob if Bob gets his third pull. And that Gary watching in the wings. World Open deadlift record, 396 kilos, huge amount of weight.
It's going, I think he's got it.
His knee is shaking like crazy, but wow, look at that strength. Yeah.
No.
And I think the issue there was, if you look at the knee just vibrating.
He was quite slumped as well at the top.
Yeah, and it started to slip, I think.
Slipping. Yeah, I'm not sure. Line it up for your perfect day. So here we go, Amelia. What do you think? 396 on the bar. This won't take the win. Bob Matthews has put that well out of range, but it will take the world record and the deadlift gold.
Yeah, and he got it up last time, but it's been only a few minutes since he attempted that. It is a very quick turnover, and if he can't fix those infractions, it won't be there, but he knows what went wrong, and perhaps he can fix it now for a new world record.
It seemed like the judgment was that he just hadn't finished it. He's got all the support he could possibly ask for.
396, it's a big ask. He got it up last time. Let's see if he can get it done this time for a new deadlift world record. Etienne EL CHAER. The crowd are on their feet. Looks at the clock. 20 seconds left. He gets it moving again. Can he lock it out? Wow!
It looks better.
It does. Let's wait for the lights. highlights a good lift and a new
Wow.
world record.
Tony Cliff down into third place, takes Indy Singh's deadlift world record and the deadlift gold. Wow, what a finish.